So because as you know, Ethiopia is the second largest country in Africa, and it is probably the only remaining country that has one player market. We have been looking at Ethiopia for a very long time. It has been a market that we've been targeting, and of course the Ethiopian government decided to allow international bidders to bid for license, and we were delighted last year to be awarded the license. And 2 weeks ago, we had a huge milestone, as you say, attended by both heads of state, both the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, but also His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, at the event where we launched commercially. A big milestone for Safaricom, huge growth profile for the future of Safaricom. As you know, business in Kenya will not grow forever. So we needed a new geography to start expanding. And Ethiopia is our neighbor. It's one of our most friendly neighbors. It is a big country. It is very attractive, not just for GSM, but also to operate mobile financial service. So we were also delighted during that event when the Prime Minister announced that we will be awarded a mobile financial services license. In the same way we've been successful in Kenya, we expect to be successful in Ethiopia, tailored to support the benefit of digitizing Ethiopia. So delighted that we are making that move. It is not just helpful for Safaricom, but also for other Kenyan companies which have tried to get into Ethiopia for a very long time. So we believe the move by Safaricom will support other Kenyan companies which want to move into Ethiopia.
So on the back of my first question then on this subject would be, so can East Africa expect a Safaricom rollout to South Sudan or somewhere else anytime soon?
Ethiopia is a large market to make right. So we need to get it right first. It is a market where in about 12 years, it will be the size of what Safaricom is today. So it's a huge market. We are going to create a business that's bigger than what we have in Kenya in terms of footprint of towers, distribution, and so on and so forth. So we need to make that right. It's also huge investment for us. We have invested so far $1.2 billion as a consortium, of which Safaricom is the majority shareholder. We are going to be investing $300 million every year. So we do need to make that right and ensure that we meet the requirement. Subsequent to that, we do have the ability and the capacity to be able to expand elsewhere. Of course, East Africa community is one of the areas we need to get into. However, we need, as I said, there are not many markets that have one player market. Many markets are very competitive. So we focused on the market where we have the greatest right to win.